Welcome back, everybody, to the World of Wraith. Got with you guys a quick market watch. Shout out everybody watching these market watches. I appreciate all of you. Before we jump into it, I would really appreciate if you guys hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe. Join the World of Wraith. Trying to get to 1,000. And yeah, every time I post a market watch, I get a good amount of new subscribers. So appreciate you all. Let's keep it going. Non financial advice. Black Tech Whisperers, one of my favorite legendaries. Right now, Slippy is perceived to be one of the best decks, and I think Black Tech Whisperers is really strong with him. Often, you can get a block, use it to give you go again, buy it back, get another block. Especially with Syndra being one of the pillars of the format, your Leave No Witnesses are gonna give you a good amount of silver throughout the game. So for a legendary, a little bit under 30. Let me double check. Maybe a little bit over 40, but it's such a strong legendary. The cold foil is not that bad, about 50, slowly going to 60. Leave No Witnesses, I thought it would be a lot higher. I think all the assassin players already have theirs. About $15 ish for the non foil. Let's check out the foils. About 18, so not bad. I mean, for the assassin staple that this sees play in every assassin deck and will probably always see play. This is really not a bad price for it. Or Weaver Spinner Red. This kind of blew my mind. The fact that this is $4 for the non-foil. Rainbow foils are about 11. There's only 11 listings on the market, so it's time to look at your haunted bulk. I mean, this is crazy to me. It's just a rare, but yeah, looks like it's been bought out. So if you have some of these, put them in your binder, put them up on TCG Player. This is pretty crazy. I think there's even an extended art, but I don't know if it's on TCG Player. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, the extended art promo about $71. So this card's going completely crazy. Saber Bloodshed, another card going crazy. These assassin cards, guys, this is why I tell you, if you want to play assassin, if you're interested in assassin, get your majestics. Like when I put them on the market watch, you got them early. This is like $20. This is so crazy. I don't even know this team playing Slippy, but not only is it an assassin majestic, it's also a warrior majestic. Yeah, $30 for Saber Bloodshed is crazy. Let's see the rainbow foils. All right, not too bad, about 35. So could be worth getting the rainbow foils, but this spiked like crazy. I don't know why this got so high. Hunter's Cleave, even though this got a reprint in Gem Pack 2, this has just been going up and up and up. About 64, slowly going to 70 to 80. Only 11 listings on the market. Gem Pack 2 isn't much different. This isn't even cold foil. This is just a non-foil. Basically 77. What the junk? Yeah, CCG Player just went crazy. But yeah, Hunter's Cleave's going crazy. Redback Shroud, about $12. I think this is a great little chess piece. Blocks one. A lot of the times the reactions you play don't cost anything. I think people are playing Spike with Bloodrot. But having that one block that you can recur, it's pretty good. And this is super cheap for a legendary. So if you don't have yours, definitely pick it up. You don't want to be one of those situations like Saber Bloodshed where the assassin card just goes crazy. Flick Knives, about basically 120 for the rainbow foil. Cold foil, about 180 more or less. Now, I noticed something. This Fabled event package, the mat, I don't know if you guys will agree with me on it, but to me, this kind of looks like Flick Knives. The next set is set to have, I think, 31 expansion slots. And I think could be a possibility that Flick Knives gets reprinted. Now, I could be completely wrong. This could just be a completely, like, not Flick Knives card. But to me, I don't know. These little knives here, to me, kind of just looks too similar to Flick Knives, making me think that it's possible that Flick Knives could see a reprint. Take that with a grain of salt. Like always, this is not financial advice. You make your own decisions. Channel the Millennium Tree. This used to be like a $10 card, so it's about $4 right now. Verdance is doing great, but I don't think she plays this. Florian's not doing so hot. Bark Skin of the Millennium Tree. A little over 25 more or less. It's a good time to pick up Earth cards if you are slowly looking to build your Earth heroes. Maybe you're missing some. Not bad, pretty cheap, especially to what they used to be maybe a format ago. King Shark Harpoon, the E-Ace, finally got on TCG Player. About 33 bucks. This seems like a pretty reasonable price. Some have sold for around that price. King Kraken Harpoon, still 55. Don't buy this. I think they're worth the same. Two have sold. I think, yeah, this is still way too high. But yeah, I would just avoid this. Interesting thing to note: the Japanese packs don't have EAs. They just have foils, so it's pretty cool. Don't know if this foil is worth 35, but make your own decisions. Platano Airnaut. It's kind of crazy. Since I last talked about this card, some people did actually buy them, kind of making the price now be close to 70. So this is still pretty crazy for me, but if you really want your EA, you can. Here's again the Japanese rainbow foil, not extended art, for a little over half. So pretty cool. Unicycle Treasure. This is crazy. Basically $40 for the cold foil. Puffin's not even doing that good, but this is pretty hard to come by. So if you have one of these, you might not know you got a little bit of bread. Steel Street Hoons, about $8. Don't know why this is going so crazy. I mean, it boosts, it has Galvanize, gets +2 when items been destroyed this turn. 3 for 3, or you can be a 3 for 5 at a blue rate. I don't know. Sometimes the Mechanologist cards just have been spiking because of Puffin. If anybody knows where this is being played, let me know in the comments below. It's active plating. This has been around this price for a good amount of time. Pretty good equipment, and I like that it can go on any piece. So if you are missing this and you're playing mechs, this is a price that's been around for a while. So you can wait a little bit, see if you can get a good deal. Wax Off. Back when this was being played in Zen, I think this was like 15 bucks. So I saw it for $6, pretty cheap. So if you were thinking about getting this before, I don't think there's any way Syndra would play it. Maybe Ira, she's a little more mid-rangey. But Bright Lights expansion slot cards can go crazy when they're seen play in the meta. So if you're a Ninja fan, you don't have this, it's probably a good time to pick it up. Cut Through the Facade. I think Guardians are going to get a lot more auras. The next set is introducing 2 new auras with toughness and confidence. I always talked about this card in the beginning of my market watches, so I think it's a pretty good card to pick up. It's a generic, and generics just go crazy in this game. I've said that constantly throughout my market watches. Prismatic Leyline, 20 bucks for the non-foil. Here's a rainbow for a little over 25 and 30. I think this is all just gravy hype. I'm not sure what other deck's playing it, but yeah, this went to the moon. And as I'm always saying, generics go up. If you look at my old videos, I think this was like $5 at one point. Humble. This surprised me a lot. Kind of just like the Orb Weaver Spinneret. Humble, there's only 10 listings. Non-foils are about $6. Rainbow foils are 10. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this got bought out. It's not even like the best Prism Popper. I would not recommend getting this for $6. If you have any extras, go ahead and list them on TCG. The crazy thing to me is there is actually some sales, so I don't know. If someone knows what deck is playing this, let me know. Maybe it's Ira. That's my best guess, but who knows? Time to look through your Outsiders bulk, through your Hunted bulk. Censor. This is also being played in Ira. About a $20 card. It's a little high. There's only 23 in the market. When the rainbow foils are the first in the market, let me just check. I don't have the filter on. Yeah, there's more rainbow foils and non-foils. That's how you know the card has been moving a lot. Buying this for 20 for the rainbow foils might not even be a bad deal. 20, 15, about 20. All right. So if you're picking up this rainbow foil here, that's not a bad deal. Non-foil for 22 is kind of crazy when you can just spend a little more for the rainbows. if you can snag up some of these rainbow ones, it's not a bad deal, but this is definitely going to be selling. I don't know if I can recommend getting them for this high, but maybe the rainbow foil is an exception. The one thing I do want to know about Sensor is the on hit. It's kind of good for if you really know what's going on. Like, you got to count the graveyard, you got to think about what card that could be in their hand. If you're like a new player, maybe this is going to be a priority pickup. But if you've been playing for a while, you really like the game, this is a great 1 for 5. And it's really going to just test your skills. Sometimes you can call the perfect card in their hand and you're going to completely screw their turn. Sometimes you're going to call some piece of junk and it's not going to do anything. Earthlord Bounty. This card has been moving very weirdly ever since we got the announcement of Mastery Pack Guardian. I saw it around 40. Right now it's pretty cheap, around 25 for the Cold Foil EA. Don't know if it'll see play. I think we still have some legendaries that are going to be shown in the Mastery Packs. So this can either go crazy and shoot up, or it can just be left in the dust and no one plays it. Make your own choice if you want to get that. Tremor Shield, Sabatons. It's kind of like not Spell Void because it goes on the stack instead of being a replacement effect. But Guardians are notoriously weak to Wizards, so make sure you pick this up if you're a Guardian player. Non-foils, less than $1, pretty good. Cold foils, well, it's not showing me here, but cold foils, $12, not bad. Rouse the Ancients. I think KO and the new Guardian with 5 intellect are going to make really good use of this. 0 divided by half is 0. And then if KO plays this, turns into a 6, it's going to be a 13 go again, which is pretty crazy. Right now, this is about $8, slowly going up. Still not a bad price to pick up a Majestic. It's from Monarch too, so it's up to you if you want to get it or not, if you want to speculate, but it's a generic, so that kind of entices me to just make sure you have your place that it's a generic. Many heroes in the future. Well, not many, but I'm sure there'll be some heroes in the future that will play it. So even if the new heroes don't play with it, it's still just a generic that can see play. Fealty. This was crazy to me. I didn't know Fealty was this high. This is basically a $200 token. This is pretty rare. I think I've seen like one of them in person, so only 15 on the market. Yeah, if you have a Marble Fealty, then that's crazy. You got 2 blue cheese. That's crazy. All right. Last up, Winter's Wail. If you guys don't know, Worlds got announced the calling is going to be LL. And I believe the main event for Worlds is CC and LL. Seems like LSS is really trying to take Living Legend into a serious format. Not so much more of a for fun. These are the cards that got banned from CC. It's really trying to do its own thing, trying to balance it out, which is making me very interested in how the market will adapt to these cards that are just for LL. Winter's Wail Cold Foil is about $6, which is pretty cheap. This is a crazy weapon. It's just Elemental Guardian, so Jarl, Starvo, Oldham can all play it. I think LL in the future definitely could have a big impact on the market. I think right now it's the early days of LL, and I think only CC and maybe a little bit of Blitz really affect card prices. But I definitely think in the future Living Legend could have a big effect on card prices. So, if you're a Guardian fan, Winter's Wail is not a bad pickup. Cold Foil for $6. That pretty much wraps it up, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Again, please hit that subscribe button. Let me know down below, do you think Flick Knife's going to get reprinted, or is there another legendary that you think needs to be reprinted? Thank y'all so much for watching. Peace.